So what are we doing?
We're doing this.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can show the people at home. Yay! So it's like a wedge, like a short wedge haircut.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Fun. And then after today, we'll have to have you back for color. But yeah, you can see on this one, she's got roots as well, so you're gonna end up with roots. So it'll be the same sort of thing, but we'll have you back for color.
Okay.
And this will be the first of many, because you'll be back throughout the year. Or more. You stick that up there for inspiration. Yeah, exactly. And it's from John J. Salons. I don't know what that is. We just found it on Pinterest. Not sure if you're opening them now. Probably not. I think when they did this, they was only such thing as internets. The color is good, but yeah, we'll have you back from the color. Keep it blonde. Yeah. And then when you go that length and we go blonde next time, you'll love it even more. Because short and blonde, you know.
Yeah.
Short and blonde's always amazing. And Marshall. Have those little stripy clips. Because the chair and everything's rough. Come on over, we can wash it.
I feel like it's more personal that way, you know? Like
Yeah.
the people that are coming into a salon are people you know. Where like
Yeah.
if you're like popular and stuff, like you just it's not the same.
Yeah. That's pretty much us in a nutshell. Out of the way, not on the main street. A customer base that know who we are. We love our customers love us. And yeah. We don't do walk-ins either. Book your appointment. Someone walks in and like, can I get a haircut? I'm like, you want me to drop everything so I can cut your hair? Like, really?
Yeah.
It's not really hard. But then I'm ready for, then we're prepared for you. And then when you pay to leave, book your next one.
Yeah.
Because most of our clients book their next ones. So they're booked in like weeks in advance and they look forward to the next one.
The life change.
Yep.
So I got some more piercings.
That's the other reason to cut it. Because you can see that, like turn your head this way.
Yeah.
When your hair's up, you know, over that, it's going to be able to go there.
Yeah.
You're seeing all that.
Yeah.
And I said that in another video because it was from someone back home. She came as a hair model as well, and she had shoulder length like you. She says, "What do you want to do?" And the piercings were amazing. I said, "We're cutting it right around your ears, like short around your ears, short in the back, longer on top." She says, "Why?" Because then you can see your piercings. Because you spend all that money accessorizing that,
Yeah.
but you don't spend money to grow your hair this length. Like the hair's neglect, right?
Yeah.
So you're covering what you paid for with this, or cut that off, and then you can see that. As soon as I cut it, she's like, "Oh my god, that's like I get it, yeah." So now you're exposed to what you paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yours isn't going right around the edges. It's a big coverage, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like a short haircut. It's got a bit of weight to it. Keeps you in your comfort zone. And then yeah, you see as I'm coming through, all that stuff is like, don't worry about it. That can be cleansed. And as with everybody, that's the inspiration, but it don't match entirely. It just end up doing what suits you.
Okay.
You just take it from there. So your back's not going to be short either. It's going to be short, but it's not going to do like, I'm not going to clip you to do white lines.
Okay.
I'm going to taper up a bit.
Funny, 'cause the last thing I told myself is, I'm gonna grow my hair out so I can have long blonde hair.
And you might be one of those personality types that end up having that happens.
Probably.
Because you start to grow and you're like,
It's too hard not to change.
yeah, and then you want, oh no, I want to, and you see something in a picture and like, oh no, I want that.
Yeah.
Because growing hair takes years and cutting hair can take 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes, that's gone. Okay, I'm not going to cut till you're ready. Ready? Just say when.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's going to be easy. And like I said, you're only cutting off the chalk.
Yeah.
I know. Well, you went from waist length to here.
Yeah.
So then, you're fine.
Fine. It'll be fine. It'll look great.
Make my makeup. Oh, that's a good haircut. And I'm like, oh, grandma used to make me have that haircut. The grandma like, oh, that's a good haircut. She's gonna laugh, yeah. Yeah, because she grew up with these haircuts. You never know. That other girl I showed you, like I said, she called her mom right away because she loved it so much she's crying. She did the FaceTime, and her mom goes, oh my gosh, she goes, I know! It just was that they both had this moment of tears. And it was, similar to like I'm giving yours. But she kept that haircut for years. She loved it so much. So cute. So yeah, I'm tapering it out in the back, so it's not going to be When I do these after hours, you always hear that sound, and people probably wonder what that sound is. There's a parking garage next to us. It's the roll-up door, and people are leaving at the end of the day. So you really, the microphone really picks it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We don't really notice it here, but that microphone really picks it up. Anyway. It's a city salon. Cities make noises. I never noticed it because I've always lived in a city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I always sleep better with noise. So stuff like that to me is like gray noise. It's just background noise. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I like to listen to like rain noises.
Yeah.
So
I sleep better with noise. And when it's very silent, I get uncomfortably numb.
yeah, I don't
I
like
get
it.
awkwardly. I don't like it, yeah.
Even like, cause at night, like living on the street, you get everyone walking up to KJ and stuff after being like drinking and stuff, and it's kind of just nice to like listen to everyone like out on the streets like singing and having a good time.
Yeah.
Most people hate it. I kind of love it. Especially because like the part of Auckland I'm from, just like no noise. You know?
Yeah, suburbia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about this haircut this goes when you also I just want to look at.
Does that you won't look pretty?
Yeah.
No, but it's bringing out your features because the beauty in you is your features, not your hair. You got fine hair and it's not the shape. There wasn't much shape going on there.
Yeah.
The beauty in you is not your hair; it's you. It's you, the woman who you are underneath all that hair. So you can have any length of haircut. You could go short like Pixie. It's because it's the woman who you are, not your hair, that makes you beautiful, right?
Right.
The hair doesn't make you anything.
Okay.
It's you that makes it. So it's just no. It's like, yeah. But also you're your own worst critic, right?
Yeah.
And you think a haircut no. The person who you are is what makes you who you are, and the hair is inconsequential. So it'll be fine. And yeah, like I said, I didn't want to do short pixies on you, and I don't think I ever wanted to. I want to do this haircut and grow it back. But if I gave you a short pixie, like the early 60s pixies that were super short, you would look amazing. Stunning. Woman's haircut. Absolutely, it'd be stunning on you. And watch the comments. Everyone's going to be like, oh my gosh, she would totally suit a pixie. She would. You would. Like a Jane Seberg early 60s pixie where it was short and soft. You'd suit that. And blonde. Make it blonder. You'd suit that.
Yeah, I've had so many phases with my hair.
Yep.
Being black box dye.
Yep.
Lockdown, took the cheeky dye, bleach my own hair.
Yep.
I bleached it like 3 times in one day.
Yep.
And I don't know.
You're trying to get that little color out.
Yeah, it was not good. I had orange hair for so long.
Yeah. I remember in high school that used to happen a lot. We were, because retro like this today, but when I was in high school we were retro too, but what we were, because I started high school 86, so late 80s, we liked mods and we liked ska music. So mods like recreating the mid-60s fashion.
Yeah.
So, and then a lot of girls were bobs, and black bobs.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, they wanted their hair blonde, and they would try to like bleach their black bobs out, and then it went carrot orange. And one girl, Tara, her nickname became Rainbow Bright because they went that carrot orange. Yeah, and she was like, it got all carrot orange, so they got whatever to admit defeat. So she just rocked it for months, didn't even care to get it fixed. So we called her Rainbow Bright. But what's happening today is the generation now is doing the retro, but they're doing like a lot of late 70s looks. But our generation was doing mid-60s.
Lots of mullets and stuff now.
Lots of mullets and stuff now, yeah. And that's why I want to do this, because, well, there's the mullets, but where can we go from there? Like that kind of stuff, because that was other haircuts you would have seen around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've done a few mullets, but we're like, let's see where we can, let's expand on that.
I remember when mullets first started coming back.
Actually, I have a picture over there that shows the haircuts from the time that I'm talking about. This was huge back then. Somewhere up here. There they are. It's this one. This was very much like Toronto back then. You see the sassy little girls, the little haircuts, and Dar, and that's the one with the cool short haircut, and then these two here, and the way they dress and everything. That was so common. And you can see she's got the black hair, but her roots are colored.
Yeah.
So she's like doing that. And for those who can't see it on, it's that's that right there. And that was common in Toronto back then. And I love too because it's like Toronto backyards. You can see the backyard. They're like just gringy. Toronto's a gritty city. So that totally is like my old neighborhood in the back alley and shit.
So you're from Toronto?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm in between Toronto and Halifax in my life, so back and forth. But that's my time in Toronto. My old neighbor took all those photographs.
So what made you move to New Zealand?
I gave a Kiwi a haircut in Canada and she loved it so much. And then she took me out for a drink and then she said, you should come to Wellington. And I said, where's Wellington? And she said, it's the capital of New Zealand. I said, I thought Auckland was the capital of New Zealand. So she invited me to come here and then eventually I came and I loved it. And then went back to Canada and then I came back here and then I stayed. And yeah, I never gave that girl a haircut. I wouldn't be giving you a haircut right now. And yeah, she was typical Kiwi, voice like there, and I cut it like short. And then she loved it so much, and then she wanted to take me out for a drink. She said, oh my god, I'm here. Can I take you out? I was like, I guess at first, and then no, we did. We actually hit off right away. We became yeah.
That's a cool story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna go to uni this year. I
No.
was gonna travel.
Well, yeah.
Live my life, but nope,
Yeah, no.
can't do that.
No, I know. If you're not sure what you want to do, yeah, it's hard to do school.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of enjoying it, which is a good surprise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would much rather be traveling, but
Yeah.
now I'm just gonna travel with a degree, so
Yeah.
what's not there for me, I guess.
Yeah. Now you can kind of see what's happening and feel what's happening. It's not freaking you out as much, is it? Is it?
It's a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit? But it's not really freaking you out though. A little bit.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. That's part of the fun.
It's fine.
Yeah. I had a hair studio in Toronto. We had disco ball. We had one, but I had it was on Queen Street and it was above a hair salon. So I had a hair studio above a hair salon. And I lived in the back, hair studio in the front.
Oh yeah.
And I tinfoil all the walls. Like all the walls and ceiling, tinfoil. And then I had a disco ball with the white light. And when you're in there, it was, reflected off everything.
Yeah.
It felt like you were in a snowstorm. But it was amazing. So I called that hair salon, the hair studio, was called the Tin Box. Because it was a tin box. You're boxed in by tin. And with the lights coming on. And I had fairy lights going up and down the corners and like all over. Like I do have fairy lights in here. So some of the things I've themed that I still carry with me, like the disco balls, the fairy lights, those have always been a constant wherever I ended up. But I don't tinfoil all the walls and ceiling anymore. But when you walked into that room, oh, it was amazing. And then I had the best parties there too, because that salon was like Queen Street is like the middle of nightclubs and everything. So
Oh wow.
yeah, and a lot of people would come to that like all hours of the night. Because I think I used to back then. I think I used to go to sleep like 4 o'clock every night.
Oh my gosh.
Wake up at 11, go for breakfast, do my clients in the afternoon, and but then people would come over in the evening. So it was a busy life. It's a fun life.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Had that place for 10 years.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm going easy with what? Let's gotta go up there. bit longer than that, actually. For the sake of your nerves.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of realistic. You get off, you haircut in the mall. Cut it to the middle of here.
I'm really scared it's going to look a bit like a bowl cut.
No, it's not really going to be, because I'm softening the back, and I'm going to break it up.
Okay.
A bowl cut would be if we took it up today and had a strong line.
Okay.
It's going to be, no, it's going to be cool.
Yeah, I trust you.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, we can take a commercial break. I'll finish this bit, and then we'll take a commercial break. You don't have to do this. I was joking about it because we had a client in here from the US. And she said, "Can I use your restroom?" Because no one says that here. So I started laughing right away. I said, you said restroom. And she went, "Oh, I know." Can't take the girl out of America, but you can't take America out of the girl. You went straight to the point. Cool, yeah. Let's slide this off here.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah. We'll take a commercial break.
All over the world, the word for great coffee flavor is Nescafe.
We're the world's favorite brand of instant coffees.
In America, Nescafe's great flavor comes two ways.
We're the world's best-selling too.
Nescafe Regular in the red label,
If Nescafe can please the whole wide world,
and now Nescafe Decaffeinated in the green label.
we can sure please you.
Same kind of flavor. Nescafe Regular, Nescafe Decaffeinated. What's your pleasure?
But yeah, come here. We'll stand closer to the mirror, and you can start to see what's coming together, like the back.
Oh yeah.
See?
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, and then when I soften everything, you can kind of see how that's going to come together. Cool. So no more nerves. And we're back from our commercial break. Very nice. So now you're starting to like it.
I
Yeah.
think so. I hope so.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You know what? It's too bad if I don't like it. 'Cause right now.
There's not going to be a scenario where you don't like it.
Okay.
It's not what you chose. But it doesn't matter. It's not that something's not, you're not going to like. But that's part of the best part of it. It's not something you would have chosen, but it's actually, turns out, it could result in
I would shave my head, but you know, I have the biggest like flat back on my head because I do not get
you
tan.
mean there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not keen on shaving heads.
Really?
No. I don't, it doesn't show my work or my art.
Oh yeah.
And I don't, some people like that sort of thing, but I'm not into that sort of thing.
I love like a good shaved head with bleached hair and
Yeah.
cool patterns on it.
I actually do like that too. I've done that a couple of times with my clients. Shaved their head and bleached it because the emphasis is on the color, not the length. I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
And also that's a liberating life experience. But one of my clients, because, me shaving a head, there's nothing artistic about it.
Yeah.
But she wanted to. So I actually took her to the scary barber down the road and got them to shave her head, and I just laughed at her. And then I took her back to my shop and shaved and then bleached it.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna, like for her, like she had long hair, you can't be like the scary army experience, right? Like me shaving your head's not scary. Like if you're gonna shave your head, let's go to and the barber was like, he was so great because he's old dude. And the barber shop looked like from like 1965. Scary. So we walked in there and I'm like, "Do you want to give her a haircut?" I was like, "We don't do girls' hair around here." I said, "She wants to shave it." And he looks at her. He goes, "Yeah, do you want to give her number 2?" I'm like, "Yeah." He just pointed the chair and he's laughing. He just went. He did it like so. For her experience to have her head shaved, that's so much better than if I was to do it. And I'm just laughing the whole time. I can show you the pictures. It's funny. God, it was hilarious. So what I did, the reason why we did that, because she's my friend.
Yeah.
And I made the comment, I said, "I can fix any haircut." And she said, "You can fix anything." I said, "Yeah." She said, "What if I was getting married a week and I went all bridezilla? What would you do?" And I shaved my head. "What if I was getting married a week and I went bridezilla and I shaved my head? What would you do?" I said, "I can fix it." And then she goes, she's laughing, but she's the kind of girl who would do it. So I said, "Fine, let's go to the barber and shave your head." and I'll fix it after. So she's like, okay, let's do this. So we did it. And then she shaved it. Then I came back and then I bleached it. And then I let the roots come in. And then I cleaned up the sides and back so you can see that bit of a shadow. And I did put her in a wedding dress. And I showed her a picture of her hair before when it was long. And I showed her a picture with the bleached blonde in the wedding dress. I said, would you marry this girl or that girl? And she's like, oh my God, like, I look so much better with it. Yeah, she got it right away. And then you was having with her, I'm still friends with her. She moved back, she's back in New Jersey. She grew her hair and then she shaved it again and now she's just perpetually short. But she does like herself with a shaved head too.
Yeah, you're quite good at convincing.
But that's not me convincing. That's her saying, what if I shave my head? And I'm like, if you want to, and I'll show you how I can fix it.
With me.
Oh, with you? Well, you needed a nudge.
I'm not very hard to convince either.
No, this that.
I'm the type of person where people will be like, let's do this, and I'm like, like,
Yeah.
come on, and I'm like,
But
okay.
to be honest, because I sat down and spent that time with you, like you see what I'm cutting, I'm not cutting a whole lot off.
Yeah.
Especially if you've gone from there to there.
Yeah.
And from having that time with you, we could have done play it safe, or I could give you that haircut that you remember when you're 80. You look back at the pictures like, oh my God, that was fun, I'm so glad I did that. So it was more for that experience with you. And like I said, nothing bad's gonna come out of that. And when you go back to your hall after, they're like, oh, that's so great! Or if you played it safe, they're like, oh yeah, that looks good. Or like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that's so great! Like, wait, would you rather like, that looks good, or oh my God, that's so great?
Yeah.
You know, you want the impact of it, of the experience and the reactions and everything. And if someone doesn't like it or get it, then you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, get over it.
Yeah, I think me and my friends are doing stick and poke tattoos tonight as well.
You doing what?
Stick and poke tattoos on ourselves.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I did
What
one.
are you, like a prison over there?
I did
That
one.
shit hurts.
I know, I did one when I was like 12
Yeah?
on myself. No, I was like, it would disappear in like 2 years.
You gonna do one?
Still here.
Oh no, they don't disappear.
No, we're gonna do the bottom of our big toe, we're gonna do a smiley face.
And that's not gonna hurt, that's gonna friggin' hurt.
You reckon?
Yeah?
Oh.
Stick and poke hurts. And who's got one?
We're just gonna use a needle and
Oh, so you don't have a proper thing,
Nope.
like Murray culture has that.
nah, we're
No,
just
you're gonna just use like prison style.
Yeah. We're gonna prison style it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a few shots before. Oh my gosh,
Huh?
so done!
No, it's cute. But yeah, you can see what I mean now, your ears are getting exposed with your piercings.
Yeah.
And that's slightly longer than that one. Slightly longer. I'm being nice with you.
Thanks.
Yeah. If it was grandma taking you for a haircut,
I would come back with no hair.
it would have been over the years, yeah, it
Yeah.
would have been shorter. Grandma never got control of your hair, so you're lucky.
Yeah.
Your mom would have let her.
My mum barely got control of my hair. Ever since I was younger, I knew exactly what I wanted.
Yeah,
Like
but that's
clothing as well.
that's what I was saying, because it's different generation. You knew what you wanted, and they weren't going to. They'd be like, "Oh, can we just?" And you're like, "No."
Yeah.
What am I going to do with her?
Yeah.
You know, that's the different times. And same with my daughter. I empower my daughters to make decisions for themselves. I would never say like get a haircut, this or that. And actually, it's amazing too. Like my daughter she asks for bobs because she wants them.
Yeah.
And then she grows them back, and then she asks for another bob because she wants them. But that's her making decisions for herself, so I empower her
Yeah, my
to
mum
make those
was like
decisions.
that too.
Yeah, she was like that too.
She
So,
was like, do whatever you want
Yeah.
as long as it makes you happy.
yeah,
Same with like school and stuff. She was like, I don't care if you drop out of school.
yeah.
Just do what you want. Like,
Your
as
mom's
long as you're
cool.
good. Yeah.
Same with me. Like I'm not from New Zealand. There's no tradition, so I'm not going to force a school on my kid.
Yeah.
But a lot of families here do because like, oh, you're going to go to this school
Yeah.
because I went there, and your grandfather went there, and your great grandfather went there, and that's where you're going to go, and you don't have the option otherwise.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of this country. But I'm not like that. I'm not from here. Just can go wherever they want. You can see in the fringe, there's barely anything coming up the fringe. If that's what came out of your fringe so far. I'm probably going to come a little more than that, but we're going to say that.
Okay.
The problem with it too long, when you flick that back, you feel like 90s boy band.
Yeah.
We don't want that because you've already had that other
We've
the
already
one when you
had
cut
that
up to here.
traumatic
Yeah, that
experience.
one freaked you out too much.
Yeah.
So I ended up taking this up a wee bit more to
That's
avoid
okay.
that. Yeah.
I've never had fringe before, so
Do you want a fringe or popper?
maybe.
You curious? Because that can happen. We can flip the coin. Mom, shorter or longer? We're gonna ask Mom. That's a longer fringe, but we can also modify the haircut for you. We'll do that on coin toss, shall we? That's the.
Okay.
My mom says you have to have a haircut coin toss. So Mom, this will be heads. Mom is happy with the length of your fringe. Tail, Mom says you have to go shorter. So you ready? So it's heads, tails, and it's heads. Mom's happy with the length. But we can deal with that. I just work with the length.
Maybe like a tiny bit shorter.
Yeah, because you can deal with that. But also, like I said, it's the first of many. As your hair grows back, maybe we crank the fringes shorter.
Yeah. I do not want to look like I'm in a boy band.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is crazy, I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm always wanting to change, but I never thought I'd be doing something like this in my hair.
Yep. Well, it's the first of you. So yeah, a lot of that was coming with that's when you do back.
Yeah, it's basically like full blown.
Yeah.
It's okay. My mom will like it now because she hated, she doesn't hate it, but she prefers my natural colour.
Is she?
Yeah. Same with my brother. He's like, go back to your natural brown. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I kind of like the blonde on me.
It's not much more to cut the rest of the color out if you want to, but that's your call. So yeah, that would be kind of much more.
That's a hairy sleeve.
Leave a bit of it for now. I know.
Got some icy tits.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested how that's going to look.
Yeah, pretty cute.
Frosted tips. It might look a little bit 90s boy band because it's kind of it's that length and frosted tips. Yeah, you might be like, oh no, we have to cut that out. I feel like a 90s boy band.
Okay.
We'll see when we get there because you always come more.
Yeah.
Cool. It's cool.
I feel like a boy. Kind of love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this is a great, like, fucking standards haircut.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're getting more and more girls that walk into those barber shops up the street and they don't do girls haircuts, they just chop it like a boy. But they end up looking, they're not trying to be, they're not boyish or anything, they just don't give a crap about their haircut. Well, no, it's for shop value. The one girl popped in and it was growing out and I was like, who cut your last? And she said, oh, it's the one up on Cuba Street. I just laughed and she showed me a picture when they first did it. Oh, it was such a boys barbershop haircut. On her, but on her it looked great because she's so pretty.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh my god, that's a boy's. And she said, I know, but I loved it. It was so much fun. And now it was growing out, so it says growing out boy's haircut on her, and it actually looked great. And that can be a bit bravery. Go walks into a barber shop and that's for sure.
Yeah, my friend, she had long box braids. She's African American.
Yeah.
And so beautiful. And all of a sudden she chops it off, shaves her head, and she just looks just as stunning.
Oh yeah.
And she would just go to the barber and be like, shave my head, please.
Yep.
And they would just do it for her.
Yeah, and she wouldn't flinch.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
just like,
because she empowers with whatever she has.
and
Yeah.
she was, she just had that, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
See, that haircut's actually a little bit shorter, like slightly shorter, but I don't have to. But we could.
I kind of like it like this.
Yeah, I kind of like
Oh
what
my
you say.
gosh.
I want to do a little bit longer version of that. And then Mom didn't say to cut the fringe short, so.
But I feel like, what happens if, what does my fringe look like right now? Like, will it be a fringe or is it gonna like sit to the side?
It's gonna sit to the side.
Because I don't want.
I'm gonna
I don't
want
want
you to
like
do that.
curved bangs.
No, I want you to do that with it. You see how that's falling? You see how that's falling?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want you to do with it.
I don't like.
You don't like that?
No.
And if you push it back,
Yeah, I like that.
that's fine. Either or. Yeah. For the blowout, we're going that way for the
Yeah.
blow dry.
Yeah.
But for your day to day,
Yeah.
I would just shake it and go, push it back as it goes. Yeah. Because if you shake that now and put your fingers through it, like run your fingers through it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Feels insane.
And then you sleep in the back. So there's a bit of weight in the back too, so it's not super short or anything. That's your shape.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I kind of love it.
Yeah, told you.
I was not like. Oh my gosh.
Digest it for a bit. We'll take a commercial break. You can digest it for a bit.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, you might as well have a couple of beers since you're going to be taking shots,
Yeah.
doing prison tattoos later. Like, what are you guys into, like, taking shots and doing prison tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Let me know how that turns out.
Wow. I love it.
Told you. I told you. What did I say?
I was not expecting.
No, I know, but that's just, like I said, leap of faith. But it's the analogy, the jumping out of the plane analogy. When you're in the plane and you're freaking out and you jump, but when you're on the ground, you're like, what was I freaked out over? You know, that was, you know, you're past it now. But it's the same kind of nerves. It's not the same thing. It's not like you're death-defying nerves, but it's nerves all the same. It's the fear of the unknown. Once you get past it, you're awesome.
I feel like I don't know if I'm. I kind of do, but like, it's fine.
Yep.
I'm a cute knife sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as I feel like it looks nice when I like pull it back like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it too. And if you put gel and you did that straight back to go out with, or you can get that bit of lift on there, you got styling opportunities and all. But like your hair type's fine hair, long as you don't have much styling opportunities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Short, you have a lot of styling opportunities now, because that's where you're gonna get more out of it. Like with your hair type, we call less is more, right?
Yeah.
The shorter you go, the more you get out of it. So that's what's going on right now. You're starting to see that more, and then you get your styling product opportunities, and you know.
So good.
Yep.
Alright. Wow, now I know what it feels like to be a dude. It's so nice. Oh my gosh, my hair's gonna dry so quick after showers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be insane.
I love it on you.
This is definitely gonna be the shock factor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. I was like to my friends, I was like, yeah, I'd probably like a little bit shorter, maybe a fringe, you know, go a bit crazy.
Yeah. Go a bit crazy. A little bit shorter, maybe a few.
Yeah, I was like, I'm crazy, and they're like, oh my gosh, crazy. But,
I don't know about that.
and I'm gonna walk in the hall and shock
Yeah.
everyone. Oh my gosh, this is my hair now.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm kind of living for the frosted.
I'm actually liking it too. I'm glad this whole thing's worked out well.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it slightly longer than that because it got more. We can see more. We could cut all the blonde out. You're just cutting away color. We do want to see color still. You know, contrary to everyone at home, like your whole comment section. Shorter, 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 shorter. We're disappointed because in there they want. Of course, they want to see shorter hair. I don't.
Yeah, it's shorter if it's not on him.
Yeah, well, you know, it's your hair. I'm not worried about them. My concerns are with you. I'm interested in you, not the comments. Any other comments that appear? Oh, next time she should do
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Comment section, give me advice. What next?
What next? Perm! Well, some will say, like, shave your head, and I'm not doing that. Like, we already talked about that. Like, I'm all for a girl shaving her head, but I'd rather take her to the scary part where it laughs at her than to actually do it myself. And then I could do the color after. I could make it pink or something after.
Yeah, so what are we gonna
Or
do?
even better, the best person to shave a girl's head is if she has a boyfriend, her boyfriend. Because he's the one who has to sleep with her. Because if I did it and the boyfriend like hates it, but if that happened once, like one of my clients shaving for charity, and she raised the money, and then it was time to shave it, so she wanted me to do it. So I said, "What does your boyfriend think about this?" Like, "Oh, he doesn't want me to do this." I said, "Just make sure when I shave it, bring your boyfriend." So I said, that's what I said to her. So they came together, she sat down, I caped her, had it ready to go. He's sitting and watching, and like, I know he doesn't want her to do it. So I looked at him, and I'm holding the clippers, I said, "You're the one who gets to do this, not me." As soon as I said that, his face lit up. And I said, "Because you're the one who has to sleep with her.
Yeah.
If I did it, but if he does it, he can't be angry at himself."
Yeah.
So as soon as I said, "You get to do this," okay, and I said, he just lit up, and then he got in there, he just went. He went from, "Oh, I really don't want," he came in, let me guess, "I really don't want her to do this." He got to, "I really don't want her to do this." So she's ready to go, and he's sitting there, and that's what I said. "You're the one who gets to do this, not me, because you're the one who has to sleep with her." And as soon as that happened, oh my God. And then at the end of it, he couldn't keep his hands off her. He freaking loved her. But that's how you do stuff like that. It's more for them than me, right?
Yeah.
And, oh, anyhow, there's some of my friends too. She grew it back too long again, because it was really long. And then they shaved it again, and he did it. So you see this Facebook posting, because they did it at home that time. And he's like kissing her and loving her after her like second time shaved head. So little Mr. Never shave your head too. "Oh my God, I love your shaved head." But as long as he had control of it, the moment he took control over it,
Yeah.
he owned it. And then, it's like it takes a long time for her to grow back, and he becomes comfortable in love with the girl. Her love's unconditioned.
Yeah.
You love her hair if she can have waist length hair. You can cut it off, you can grow it back. You love all those phases. Same with boyfriends and whatever. Both ways.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend, he had like literally hair like this. And then he shaved it all off.
Yeah.
And it just looked so bad.
You didn't like it?
I hated it.
Yeah?
And he hated it too. And then he was like, "Okay, I'll grow it back." He started growing it back. As soon as we broke up, he shaved it off again.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what?
Well, at that point, what do you care anyway?
Yeah. I can't get over this. Okay. I'm kind of scared to wake up tomorrow with this.
No, but you won't. Because you wake up and it just becomes that wash and wear crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's make it ridiculous.
That's making me
Here's the best
crazy.
part. Oh, we're going to use the super strong mousse.
Oh gosh.
Yep. I still have some left in here. And we'll use the strong hairspray. Super strong both. There's a little bit left in here, but there's more. Because they don't make the super strong mousse anymore. But I have one last one. The last one in the country hidden away.
Wow,
So I
feel honored
only
to use it on you.
bring this one out for special occasions. Don't know how much is left in this one though. A little bit. Ooh, you can tell. Ooh. If you can make a snowman out of it, it's a good strong mousse.
Okay, so what can I do when, like, how can I style this?
We're gonna use modern product for that. I'm probably gonna send you with the clay or something, just to get that messy texture.
Okay.
But we'll do all that after. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 2 dries with it. We'll dry it with the ridiculous how they did back then, and then we're gonna dry it with. We'll do it not to dry with the modern product. So we'll do both those today. But to be honest, the thing about modern is they're more effortless.
Yeah.
It's more about the product. And a lot of people just naturally drive the full product on it. But you know, you can take the time to do things, like if you want to do like a pompadour type thing, you could, which is that elevation, you know, like Grease, the guys in Grease.
Yeah.
Put that on a girl. That kind of stuff looks good. Because that was pompadour you can do both on guys and girls. So this, you can make that work. Because that's like rockabilly retro. And rockabilly retro works so well today as well. Okay, we're going to use a vented brush and a Denman brush. Oh, look at that lift already. One is better. Yeah. Oh, this might be the end of this one.
Oh.
Oh, we got more, we got more. We want to use it all. It's like gold. This stuff is like gold.
feel honored to be using it on my hair.
Well, the global distribution means a lot of stuff that because global distribution is not broken. So a lot of stuff is now like if it's not really popular, it's not gonna they're not gonna ship it around the world anymore. They're just gonna focus on the priorities for that. That's fun,
A
eh?
mohawk. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But we're getting into big 80s hair now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the end of that one. Pretty close. Yeah, we want to pump this up a lot, as much as we can.
Oh my gosh, I can have a man bun. Oh.
Did you guys ever have that canned whipped cream stuff that you like pump into your mouth in this country?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ready Whip or whatever?
Yeah.
God, that's the best.
Yeah, we still have it.
Yeah?
You can get it at the supermarket.
Yeah.
I think it's just called whipped cream.
It's called whipped cream, and if you go
Yeah.
out of an aerosol can, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
best.
It's so good.
And then what was the other one we had? Canned cheese out of an aerosol
Oh,
can.
we don't have
No,
that.
you can do the same.
Wow.
It's
Does
like
it taste
plastic
good?
crap. No, it's plastic crap. We're notoriously bad in North America for plastic cheese.
I do love a good plastic cheese though.
Yeah. But McDonald's is the best example. Like, who doesn't love McDonald's cheese?
I know. And like we have that kind of cheese in our bowl sometimes, and everyone's like, "Ew, it's plastic cheese." I'm like, I kind of love plastic cheese.
Yeah,
so
I do
I'm not
too.
mad about it.
I like melted plastic cheese.
Kind of giving me I listen to Bikini Kill type of vibe.
Yeah. It almost looks like Banana Rama, but when they have their show. I don't know this song for it. It's like mesmerizing. I actually like this. I'm not doing exactly like that picture too again. Just that's a reference, but we're gonna go crazier in that picture because I'm not John Jay. That's some other dude from who knows when. This is cool though.
Yeah. It's crazy.
People at home are like, that was what my prom date's hair was like. Just like that. Oh my god. That's totally like her. Maybe I can put her prom date pictures. Like, oh my god, that's exactly like her hair. Wonder what she's up to. I haven't talked to her since 1987. I think I should call her something. I call her like, I was on YouTube and I was watching a haircut video and it reminded me of the year. So how have you been since 1987? She's like, oh, good, I guess. That's fun. I had more fun styling it this way than that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my friends.
Is it? They can come in. Hi, you can come
I don't
in.
know if it is. Probably.
No, I don't think it is.
No. They would have just come.
They would just come straight
anyways.
in.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can't believe this is my hair.
Yeah.
It's insane.
If this is 1983 and you were in my high school, I'd ask you to come. Just blast everything. Using all this one up too. Wow, I'm gonna use everything up.
I love the smell of hairspray.
Yeah, me too.
Reminds me of when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a really competitive dancer.
Used to be what?
A competitive dancer.
Did you?
So like,
Did you do jazz?
no, hip hop.
Hip hop? Oh, you did the hip hop stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So you last different performances.
Oh my god.
I know, that's great. You should go back to the hall with it like this.
Oh.
No.
No.
Oh
Kind of look crazy.
my god. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so short.
Yeah. Well, it also makes it look shorter because of the style.
Yeah.
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 But it's not too short. It's actually really cool.
So funny to judge. I feel
Yeah.
like it's gonna snap off because it's so like glued in.
Nah, we're good. Let's photograph it.
Okay.
Photograph it quick and then we'll wash it out because like, this can't stay. So you've enjoyed this hair for all of 7 minutes, not even 6 minutes. Yeah. Do you want to wash it out or are you gonna?
Oh, wash it out.
Yeah? Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. So it's a one-off, never to be repeated. Come on over.
Maybe for like a Halloween costume, you know?
Yeah, that's true as well.
Could be a vibe.
Yeah. There's term shade. Come on over. So there we are, washed out.
Crazy.
Yeah. Let's see the sides. Because I noticed on this side, when you turn your head over, I noticed that. But that doesn't get noticed once you do that. You could, yeah. Because that's the options.
I
Either
kind
you
of
do
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Because then it's like a bit more versatile.
Right. Yeah, we're going to leave it alone then. This side you did. Because I noticed this side there wasn't any, and then that's why I didn't really bring it up. It wasn't until I was watching here this time I saw the one there. But yeah. But also, if we did cut around the ears, then you have to end up growing it back anyway.
Yeah.
So you're better off just to do that.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. And also the product. So what we're going to do, we're going to pass through into the machine, which replicates a natural dry.
Okay.
It speeds up the process. So when you get out of the shower, kind of like what I just did there, you can comb it out, or just do it with your fingers. And then just like break it up a little bit, because you kind of want to do center kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And let that drop a wee bit. So more with your fingers than anything.
Okay.
And then that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've never had one of these things around my head before.
Yep. This is the $4,000 hair. That's a great job. Everyone should get one.
Just have one of these in your house.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Imagine all the commission I'd make off that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Attack.
Wow.
Which one was yours? Is yours done? Yeah, yours is done.
Yeah, mine's done.
Yeah, you can have another. Since
Yeah.
you're going to be doing prison tattoos tonight, you should totally be drinking alcohol.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we're back.
I see we're back.
So here we are, more modern. We decided to look like a 90s rave girl in the end, which is cool.
My necklace is giving the 90s rave girl vibes.
Oh, just a whole thing about it. So I am going to go over it. I'm going to texturize it a little bit more, but I'm not going to take a huge order, just so you know. And we use the modern kit because we're not doing retro anymore. Go this way. Go this way.
Okay.
This one's the best because it has arms. Wait,
Oh.
picture. Oh yeah, see the little hand
Oh.
things? Yeah, you can put your beer through. You can put your.
Oh, there
It's
we
got
go.
arms.
Oh my
But you know
gosh.
why there's arms for it?
Straight
Because
there?
everyone has mobile. No, well, yeah, when you're with me, yeah. Because everyone's into smartphones.
Yeah, everyone's like,
Yeah, so it's like smartphone arms. Because yeah, when you put a cape on someone, they're gonna go around and have their smartphone, or you put arms through it because they're getting a haircut or color. They're gonna be in their smartphone, so you might as well open up their arms to allow it. So we're gonna use the one with the teeth. Just
Moving
texturize.
now.
Just texturize. Yeah, just soften everything. Not going shorter. Just that kind of stuff. Very subtle because you have fine hair anyway. You don't want to go too far with it, but more in the back. So all the things soften. And the little edges like that. It's just finishing touches. And not too much.
I'm surprised I suit this so much.
I'm not. I told you it. I had every bit of confidence. It's just, yeah, it's for you. Just going through the journey, and then when she gets you this, she's like, right.
I'm really glad my hair does this like natural like swoosh thing.
Yeah, yeah. And one more thing, don't freak out. In the back. Yep, no, you have to. This stuff down here, the fuzzies.
Oh yeah, please get
Yeah.
rid of that.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah, I'm not shaving your head.
Okay, I thought you were gonna like shave up here and I was like,
No, but you were like, I didn't even see like this. You were like, what are you gonna do? No,
Oh,
no.
yeah,
So
please
all we're
get
gonna do
rid
is
of those.
I just put my initials back there, and then you're all good. You know, like a piece of art gets signed or initialed. No, it's just there from the hairline. Don't worry. Because this is your first short haircut, so you've probably never had it before.
Yeah.
Or maybe they did it with your bob. You had your bob before.
Nope.
No, they didn't do it back then. No.
I hate the little fuzzy bits on the side.
Yeah, I know. That's gotta go.
Yep.
Cool.
Fuzzy bits.
Even forward.
Yeah.
Even anything. It doesn't matter where you throw it. It's always good.
Yeah.
So this is what you're gonna use. So
Okay.
you're gonna do like a little bit because you're fine here, so you don't want to use too much.
Okay.
And this is the sort of thing that's gonna last forever. Like that part's gonna last forever.
Okay.
Yeah. And all it does is create that bit of grit. The other thing you're gonna find about short hair, it always looks better the day after you wash it, or even the day after you wash it. Now with the pot glue, the day you wash it, it kind of puts that grits into it because it's the grit that makes it. So you can see already that how that's putting some grits into it.
Yeah.
And then you can shake that in when your fingers through it. And I just did like the littlest amount.
Wow. That just like adds like the whole.
Yeah. And this is a way better look than that blow dry I did. The reason why we did the blow dry, we want to recreate. Like the worst thing about early 80s haircuts was, I think the blow dries were worse than the haircuts, to be honest. Because you go to the mall, you get this haircut, they cut it, and they blow dry, they do all this stuff, and then you ran home and you took a shower, and you're like, oh my god. And then when you did it yourself, you're like, okay, this is better now that I did it myself. But that's exactly what it was like back then. And yeah, I'm recreating those times. Because it's fun. Isn't that cool?
So cute.
Yeah, so that's it. We'll slide this off because it looks better with the cape off when you see it, the big reveal, because of, this is who you are.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say 90s rave girl. That is 90s rave girl. That's like the VIP.
Yep.
Like straight to the VIP. You know, there's the queue to get in the nightclub, and then he lifts the little thing, and he lets you in,
I get it.
and then you go in, and they go straight to the VIP. So that's what you are. You're like mid 90s, straight to the VIP. That's exactly what this look is. Let's do some after photos of it.
Okay.
Do you love it?
I love it.
Yeah, that's so cool. And not what you imagined, but better than you thought.
Better. So
Cool.
much better.
And let's have an after.
Thank you.
No problem. Cool.